complaining that their heart is broken. And I always tease them and tell them that, well, if their heart is beating, their heart isn't broken. You know, the heart cannot break until it dies. So as long as we are alive, the heart is alive. It isn't broken. What people mean really is that their heart is aching. And why is their heart aching? It's aching because this idea or this expectation or this fantasy they had about this loving relationship hasn't come to bear. And I show people that it's the fantasy that is broken. It's the illusion that this love would last that is broken. So as long as we can understand what's really hurting, only then can we begin to heal. So what's broken is our idea, is our fantasy, is our expectation. That's what's broken. What else is broken is our ego. We feel rejected, we feel betrayed perhaps, we feel lonely. All those feelings come from an expectation of our ego. So yes, let's reframe a heartbreak to an ego break. Let's reframe the heartache to the aching of a lost fantasy. That's what's really happening. And all of that is happening not in our body necessarily, but in our minds, in our idea, in our belief system. So when we can have a new way of looking at things, then our heart will heal. So the first place to begin healing an aching heart is to look at our misguided expectations. We had an expectation of this relationship or of this person, and that expectation wasn't aligned with reality. Now that's really hard to face up to, but that's where the healing will occur. When we align our expectation to reality, we not only free ourselves, we actually free that other person, because that other person couldn't meet our expectation. Either they didn't want to, or they genuinely did not have the capacity to. So when we understand that our expectation of the other person was misaligned, and that's what's causing this sense of brokenness within us, then we free them and we free ourselves to heal. So all of the healing ultimately takes place here, in our minds, in our thoughts, and in our belief systems. So if you know someone who needs to be freed from this idea that their heart is breaking, then share this video. And I would love to hear your own comments about how you have healed from your heartache.